What happens when a Hollywood star shows her true self, with nothing to hide? No filters, no fancy dresses, no bright studio lights. Just pure, honest beauty. This is exactly what happened with Stella Stevens. Many people remember her from classic films and her glowing on-screen smile, but there was much more to her than what audiences saw in theaters. Real pictures, some rarely seen, reveal a side of Stella that feels open, free, and deeply human. These images show her not as a movie star performing a role, but as a woman comfortable in her own skin. And what you discover through these moments might surprise you more than any scene she ever acted in. Before looking closely at these photos, it is important to understand who Stella Stevens really was. She was not only an actress, but also a model, a director, and a woman who followed her dreams even when the path was not easy. She began her career in the 1960s and quickly became known for her charm, confidence, and natural beauty. Audiences loved her lively presence, but behind that famous smile was someone who wanted to live freely and honestly. She did not want to pretend forever. She wanted to be real, even when the world expected perfection. For years, the public mostly saw the polished version of Stella Stevens. Her face appeared on magazine covers, and her performances lit up the screen. Like many Hollywood stars of her time, she was carefully styled and presented in a way that matched the image people expected. But those carefully controlled moments did not tell the full story. That is why these personal photos feel so powerful. They are not edited, not posed, and not created to impress. They simply show Stella being herself. The pictures themselves feel quiet and personal. One shows Stella walking alone along a beach, barefoot, with the wind moving through her hair. There is no audience, no camera crew, just a peaceful moment. Another captures her laughing openly, the kind of laughter that happens when you forget anyone is watching. There is also a photo of her standing by a mirror, wrapped in a simple white towel, looking at her reflection calmly. She is not judging herself or trying to appear perfect. She is simply present in the moment. These images do not focus on glamour or performance. Instead, they show something deeper. They show comfort, confidence, and truth. Stella was not trying to sell anything or create a headline. She was allowing herself to be seen as she truly was. That honesty is what made people stop and pay attention. It felt real, and real moments are rare, especially in Hollywood. When people say Stella Stevens went bare, it is not only about clothing. It is about being emotionally open and honest. It is about removing the mask that so many public figures wear. In an industry built on appearance and image, Stella stepped away from perfection. She did not hide her age, her face, or her reality. She showed courage by saying, without words, "This is me." These photos matter even today because we live in a world full of filters and carefully chosen images. People often show only their best moments and hide everything else. Stella's quiet honesty sends a different message. It reminds us that being yourself is enough, even if it is not flawless. Beauty does not have to be loud or artificial. Sometimes it is soft, calm, and truthful. Through these images, Stella Stevens becomes more than a star. She becomes human. Her story reminds us that authenticity never goes out of style. Being real takes courage, but it is also the most powerful thing a person can do. These moments frozen in time continue to speak, long after the cameras stopped rolling. Thanks for watching.